Okay guys, we are at Sebastian State Park. This is a campground right off the Atlantic Ocean in central east coast of Florida. And it's got a beautiful view of the inlet here. This is right off Highway A1A. And I'm gonna check out the campsites. I've camped here before. This is the inlet. It's a beautiful day. It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit at the end of December here, 2020. And there's a fishing pier. There's a place to, like a little beach that you can go and access the water. Just a beautiful state park. Now, when I stayed here, I don't know if it was last summer or the summer before, there's a lot of gnats, little flying bugs here at night, and it makes it almost impossible to sleep here at night. So what I would tell you is you want to come during the main tourist season, which is December through April. The problem with that is this state park is usually packed. Even tonight, there's no reservations. The guy gave me a 10-minute window just to do a drive-through. So I'll show you the campsite so you can get a perspective here at Sebastian State Park. It is, I believe, $26 per night with full hookups. In the Florida state parks, which this is one, if you're a Florida resident and a senior citizen, you get 50% off. If you're disabled and you have the paperwork to prove it, you get 50% off. Or if you foster children, you get 50% off. So for everyone else, it's $26 per night. But again, if you meet one of those criterias and they consider a senior citizen anything over 65 or older, you would get, you don't have to pay $13 a night. And that's a great deal. Look at all the boats and things off the inlet, people fishing. Excuse that camera. So just a very nice park here. And as we get further down, you'll see the campsites here. This is the little walk-off here. I remember turning in here. This is a little area where you could fish, where I got away from my campsite and I parked here at night to hope to get away from some of the bugs, but they were strong even off the ocean. But look at this inlet. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous view. And you can't beat it. This is just that's the beautiful thing about Florida, especially compared to up north in New Jersey. There's so many campgrounds in Florida. It's so easy to live the nomad life, and that's why you see a lot of people with Florida plates that have RVs, because you could just go from park to park if you can work remote, if you're retired, which many people do now. The problem is, look, it still does cost money. So whether you paid full price, now here too you can only stay consecutively 2 straight weeks. And then you'd have to leave for 3 days, and then you can come back. And again, in the main season, December through April, it's very crowded. You couldn't really get a reservation. You can reserve up to a year advance on reserveamerica.com. Okay, now we're entering the campsites. We'll take the first loop. This is sites 1 through 15 in this loop here. And you're going to see tent campers. You're going to see Class Cs. You're going to see fifth wheels, etc. See, here is a tent camper right to the right, and I'll pull in site 3 here. This is site 3, which would be a great site to have because you have waterway views, you have full hookups. I see electric and water. I believe you have sewer too in this site. This is site 3. Just want to give you perspective. And you got tent campers, so tent camping is allowed. You can live in your car, set up a tent. Also, any type of RVs, there's no RV restrictions. So there's a little pop-up camper right there to your right. I believe that is site 5. And there's a big fifth wheel. All these sites are the premier ones because you have that inlet view of the water. Here's again, big fifth wheel. And then you have a Class C. So you see, we're seeing the whole range of RVs here. And that's good. Here's a guy living out of his pickup camper, and he has a tent set up. Here's a regular travel trailer, an R-Pod, guy towing it with a Toyota Tacoma. Remember to check your tow rating on your tow vehicle if you're shopping for an RV, because that's a huge issue. There's a, I'd say, medium-sized travel trailer being pulled with a Chevy Tahoe. That guy's from Michigan. He's got Michigan plates. This site all the way on the end isn't as nice, but it is site 14 here. That's interesting. Nice little site. Okay, so we'll go, let's see which way we want to go. Let's go around, and then we'll come back up this way maybe. There are bathrooms, showers, and laundromat. So you have all the amenities, whether you're living out of your car or if you are fully self-contained. Okay. Now this is where I spent a couple weeks in these back lots here. I got eaten up by bugs. Here's a Class A. You have more privacy in these back lots, but there is such a gnat problem here in the summer. In the winter, you're okay, but look at the privacy here. Okay, this is, I believe this might have been the site I stayed at. So this is your backyard. You got no neighbors to the back. You have full utility hookups here, water, electric, and sewer. Okay, and it's a great site. Look, you know, this is better than a deeded RV lot community. It's better than a trailer park, better than most campgrounds. You have a lot of space, but very hard to get reservations, and it's only good in the winter because the bugs eat you alive at this campground. So every place has its pros and cons. And right next to, what site is that next? That's 38. So those were sites. That was the site 37 that I pulled in. And you know, again, these are just very private sites back here. You have no view of the water, but you have so much privacy that, you know, that's the pro. This is a great state park, great location. This is probably the best located state park, central East Coast, because it's right on the ocean. I mean, right on the ocean, and that's why it's packed. And in the winter, which is the prime tourism season. And you could get don't forget, with state parks, you could get campground hosting jobs, like that guy there is doing, and you work during the day or whatever, and then you get free camping. You know, for a retiree, that may make sense. Someone living on a tight budget. These are all sites here that we're passing. This is the dump station here. And I'll do another loop. This is the dump station, people waiting in. Okay. And we'll go down this road. Here's 16 through 31, these sites here. These are not the, this is a row in from the first row we drove. And to the left is the outhouse. So, which is a good thing, is you see all types of campers, all types of nomads. That guy's from New York, from all over the country. You don't have the Canadians or the Europeans as much this year due to the coronavirus. Again, it's December 2020 as I make this. There is a camp host here at this site. So, you know, again, you can get camp hosting jobs, but they're probably very tough to get in a nice campground like this. But site 35 has a lot. And there are pull-throughs. To my left, there was a couple pull-throughs. Look at this big site here. This big site here. This may be a handicap site. This site has 2 parking spots. Okay, park under a nice tree. Got a little bit of a peak of the inlet. Very, very nice. A lot of privacy. This is fully paved, so this may be a new one. What site number is this? I can't tell. It's probably site 29, 30. We'll find out in a minute, because this guy in the Class A is your neighbor. And let's see what site he is. He was 28, so that was site 27, the fully paved one. That may be a handicap site. So, do one more loop around, so I'll show you the final section, because there's one more section to show you. There's not that many campsites. I don't know what it is, about 60 campsites. So this was the one we just came out. Let me see if I'll show you the other side. I'll show you the bathrooms. Okay, see, that's the outhouse right there that has showers, bathrooms, etc. We'll do one more loop, and I'll show you the final section. Very nice campground, guys. You never come. If you ever come to Florida, come here. Check it out. Okay, if you can get reservations. Again, you can book a year in advance. Again, you don't want to come in the summer. Bugs will eat you alive at night. They even have that, I think, posted on their website that they warn people during the summer months there's an extreme gnat problem. But this is so well situated. Beautiful Florida, guys. What a beautiful state to be a nomad in. See, like that guy's got Florida license plates. He's probably a full-time nomad. No, but I don't know. A lot of people do. They have RVs though, but they're part-timers. It's just recreational vehicles, not full-time living. But I guarantee you, some people here, they live here full-time. They don't live at this site because you can only stay here 2 consecutive weeks and then you got to leave for 3 days. But I guarantee they live full-time as nomads. Some. Most are probably part-timers. We're going to go all the way down. This was the first row. And then there's one more stretch of campsites. I think that was like, these are going to be like 35 through 60, the last stretch here. Yeah, so this last straightaway here are sites 52 through 60. So I guess there's 60 sites here. And I think no, these aren't pull-throughs. These are gravel sites. This is site 53 here. This is site 53. You got a nice view. Very nice. And you got a guy, I want to show you, got a guy with an A-liner there. That I would do that setup because that's like 1,000-pound A-liner. He's towing it with a decent sized pickup, but I could tow that. I don't know. The Scout Light A-liner is only the Scout Light A-liner is only about 1,100 pounds. So I could tow that with my Jeep Renegade. My Jeep Renegade can tow 2,000 pounds. There's a big Airstream. And these are nice sites. Very nice sites, guys. Here's a fifth wheel all the way in the corner. This is a nice private site. Which site is that? It's 52, I think. And this is the final stretch here. They're Class A. And yeah, that was it. You know, that's the whole campground. We'll loop back around, okay, and I'll take you out of the campground to show you. But yeah, put this on your list, guys. $26, I believe, per night regular. At least it was the last time I checked. Some of the state parks are $30. But like everything, things are going up. County parks are a little bit more, but the state parks seem to stay around $30, $26 a night. And again, if you're a senior citizen, age 65 or older, and you're a Florida resident, you can get 50% off. You got to be at least 65 and a Florida resident. And again, if you're disabled, I think if you're from any state and you're disabled, I'm not sure about that, but I know if you are disabled or if you foster children, you get 50% off. So there's some criterias that you can get discounts, and I think that's a great thing. There's 2 bathhouses, it looks like, at least, yep. And again, we saw pretty much all types of RVs. We saw tent campers, travel trailers, pop-ups, Class C, Class A, all different ages. Some newer, brand new campers, some old. So that's good. You got trash cans right there. You got a nice walking path. Again, beautiful inlet. This is an excellent state park, guys. So as long as you don't come in the summer and get bothered by those bugs, you should have a great stay here. Right up the road, I want to say about 10 minutes up the road north of here is a Publix. And the Publix is in Melbourne Beach, right on Highway A1A, very nice one. And then if you go about 15, 20 minutes south, you're in Vero Beach. And there's downtown Vero Beach. So, you know, you're situated good. You know, this isn't the hustle and bustle of South Florida. This is the central east coast of Florida, which is gorgeous as far as calm and scenic. Look at that water, guys. Yeah, this is the dream, man. Look at that. 80 degrees Fahrenheit in December. That's why everyone comes here to nomad in the winter. Florida is the warmest state on average in the winter. Better than any other state, in my opinion. I don't like the winters. I don't like the change of seasons. Hurricane season is the only thing that's the negative about Florida. And really the only months that hurricanes are really at the height is September and October. Sometimes August. But outside of that, man, you know, to me, Florida is just so much to offer. Such a great state for those who like outdoor activity, for those who are nomads. A lot to be said for that. So we're almost out of here. This is the last little road here, and I'll take you to Highway A1A, and then we'll end this video. But remember, guys, as best you can with the things you have available to you, put effort into your life, because the more you do for yourself, the more others want to do for you. The less you do for yourself, the less others want to do for yourself. Less others want to do for you. So it's like, you know, look, the body in motion stays in motion. I realize everyone has different physical and mental abilities. It's not about competing with other people. But look, you got to push yourself a little bit. You got to push yourself to get up early, push yourself to make videos, push yourself to exercise, push yourself to work, to relax. You know, you got to push yourself. So that's it, guys. Hopefully my videos help you in some way. Click the thumbs up, click the join button. You like to support the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.